say thank you to Joe and Blue, and now Joe and Blue.
Sorry, we're the first. It's a bit nerve-wracking. As you said, Joe and Blue, we will miss you a lot, and especially for being on the governor, but also as we're one of the main parts of the village as well, just as you were as well with the shop. Just a couple of things from us and personally. So sorry for every time the alarm went off. That's 3 in the morning. Hopefully that's rectified. It is, honest. And just obviously numerous visitors when the school was closed, the general post, change, having the ice creams in the freezer so the children could have them, our tea and coffee and biscuits, post, I mean, loads. But main thing, just little chats and knowing that you were there, and because you were the hub of the village, you would just give us a little word up about little things as well. So thank you both. And when children leave the school, we have our leaver service, and children draw pictures, so we've got 2 to like. It's very kindly offered to say a little bit of everything. So I'm afraid we've all been children with sickness bugs. So Liam's going to do his bit now.
Joe and Blue. Joe. Joe is nice and is a lovely person. Joe is cool and a good friend and has a great personality. Blue. Blue is nice, he is funny. Blue is cool and he is kind and he is awesome. Hope you settle in your new house. Joe and Blue, thank you.
Wow, follow that. I've got no pictures of Blue.
I have.
And I promised Joe I could never show the other ones of her. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have written this down because I'm not such a proficient speaker as some people here. And we're here all today to thank Blue and Joe for the work they've done here for the last 16 years. And I'm here to represent the events team, which are all stood up behind me nicely here. Thank you. Now, I'm allowed 3 minutes to talk about Joe and Blue, and that's all I've got. So I thought, do I make this 1 minute 30 seconds for Joe and 1 minute 30 seconds for Blue? I thought, no way. No way. Blue isn't worth it. So what I've done, I've got Joe in at 2 minutes 55 and Blue at 5 seconds. So what we thought we'd do, we got together events team, so what have they meant to us? And we tried to sort of put them like works of art or something iconic in the British culture. Now Blue came up as Stonehenge. How the hell did he get here? Why is he here? He's very old. He doesn't do much, but people love him, come to see him. And we really couldn't find anything for Joe. Because to us, Joe, the values Joe has are outstanding. She's been involved in huge amounts of committees and working tirelessly to make our lives that little bit better. The shop was never just a place to nip down and get your papers and buy your post. It was always a focal point of the village. Everybody loved going there. And it was a focal point for all the activities, and these two have been at the heart of all the events in the village. And I am filling up, I'm sorry. But we've all come here today to wish them very well and have a really happy retirement. You're welcome to come back and see us any time. Bring wine. Bring Joe if you need to, or Blue if you need to. And also buy a great big place over there, because I think there's a ferry book for all these people. We love you both very much, and thank you very much for being part of our lives.
But preschool committee, we just want to say thank you so much, because you've always donated things, you've always helped with events, and I don't think we could have done half the fundraising we've done without your help. So
Just my check.
yeah, yeah, but thank you so much.
Blue on behalf of the Recreation Field Committee for all his years of dedication and hard work. But I'd like to start on thanking Joe to allow Blue to come out and join us. Thanks to it. And what Blue's brought to us, group of English people, is a bit of Australian go-get-'em boy, get things done. And through Blue's hard work up the field now, we've now got a wonderful children's play area, which is one of the envies of the area. And from there you can look onto some of the best views in Somerset. And through Blue's hard work, we've had the Shep Fest, we've had a number of wacky Olympics, and it's an area that the whole village enjoys. So I think we've got to say, there's a poem about in every foreign field there will be a little bit of England. I think in this English field there will be a little bit of Australia. So I think we'd like to say a big thanks to Joe and Blue for all their support. Thank you.
Parish Council. Blue joined us on the Parish Council at June 2003, so we're going back quite a few years now. Was co-opted with Andrew Humphreys and Dan Mason, who I believe both in the house. But Joe really came too. We asked Blue a question. I'll ask Joe. Blue, what about this? I'll ask Joe. So we had an extra member. Blue left in May 2011, so dedicated a lot of time to the Parish Council, and we are very grateful. If it hadn't have been for you, Lethbridge, well, who's to say what would have happened there, but we've got a brilliant children's recreation ground, and obviously there are plans afoot to make the space up there even better, so we do thank you for that. As a parish councillor, we all appreciate how much you've done for us as a village. You've been more to us than shopkeepers. You've been the heart and soul of the village. This was shown this year when Joe was presented with the South Somerset District Council Chairperson's Award for outstanding contribution to the community. I'm not sure how many people actually realise that she gained this, but we will be very grateful for that, and I think we should all recognise Joe for that now, please. I think outstanding contribution to the community really sums these two up. You're going to be sorely missed. You've become friends, you've become confidants to many. We're glad you've only moved down the road. We're going to have to wean ourselves off you. But I think, you know, your contribution, as I say, your friendship, your dedication to this village, there's enough people here, I hope, that you realise how important you were to us. And we very much look forward to forming a great relationship with Shane and Julie, wherever she is, in the future. You saved me an awful lot of work. But please, Joe and Blue, you will be sorely missed, but very many happiness in your future, whatever you decide to do, but don't leave too quickly, we'll need time.
People who've spoken this afternoon have got a sweepstake. We all put £5 in to see who could speak the shortest. So it's a bit like a funeral, this, isn't it? When people get up and say lots of nice things. Normally the hosts are lying in a box. So we're just about to bring 2 boxes. Boxed wine. But for the village church, in 1,000 different ways, tiny ways, big ways, posters in the window, bollards out for the wedding cars, usually in the right place. Selling books for us, collecting things for us, putting up notices, lots and lots of ways. A lot of them unnoticed, but all ways important for us. And we're very grateful for all the things you've done for us over the years. Thank you very much. And can I have your notes for their funeral service?
Now, I don't know if any of you know, actually today's also Joe and Blue's wedding anniversary. How many years?
22.
22 years. I think what we've heard is just sums up just how valuable Joe and Blue have been, and there are just a few words that I think of when I think of Joe and Blue. Reliability, discretion, good humour, most of the time, We will miss coming into the shop and Blue saying, "What do you want?" So, there is an unflappability about them. I hope that's a word. There is an unflappability about you, and I think what's come across from the speakers is the fact that they do actually come as a package, that they're very solid together, that they function independently and yet they function really solidly together, and that's just lovely. You have been amazing friends.
And still will be.
And still will be. And actually, I'd just like you to know that they're not called Walsh anymore. They are part of the Blows family. The village has clubbed together, and we would like to give you a small presentation. This is one of the bits of presentation. Don't drink it all at once. I'm going to give it to Joe, actually. This is the main present from us all to you. It's actually a little bit too big for me to carry, but it's the picture of it is there, and it's from the village, and it's a little bit of Somerset for you to take to France, so that you don't ever forget South Somerset, and in particular Shepton, Beauchamp and the locality. I think it is just right to say they haven't just contributed to village life here in Shepton, but they have made very significant contributions to the surrounding villages, and that's why we have people from the surrounding villages here today. And I've had so many apologies for people not being able to come. Actually, I'm quite grateful because we wouldn't have fitted them in. And we have some beautiful flowers for you both.
Yes, which actually I should probably give to Blue because he really had it.
There's plenty of food and drink, so please eat, drink and be merry.
There you go, mate.
Everybody wants to
That's the stone. It's a piece of ham stone.
It's a headstone. Sooner than you think, yeah. Headstone's been done.
It was his idea.
I'll get my diary out.
It just says "Love from Shepton" and there's a sheep in the corner.
R.I.P. on the bottom, no?
Finally, we couldn't let this occasion go without one of our village's special cakes, Alison. Oh!
That's it, it's gone.
So that's Blue, clearly.
Clearly? Quite clearly. Blue should be talking. All right. Thanks.
Well, the good thing about...
She's doing the normal thing.
You can talk in a minute. The good thing about this
5 seconds.
surprise is that I didn't have to prepare anything. So but I think we both just want to say thank you. We've just had the most amazing time here. And I'm going to cry now. It's just the most extraordinary village, Shepton, and you've all been so supportive and friends, and we couldn't have had a better time, could we? It's just been wonderful.
Dan Nelson's
It's just been amazing. The first time we drove into this village and we knew we wanted to be here, and it's going to be really, really hard to leave, and I'm very glad we're only in West Lambrook. And thank you for coming.
Thank you. Eat, drink and be merry.